Welcome back to another Faeria tournament. I know it's been a while, at least a month or more since the last Faeria tournament. Been quite a delay on this one, so excited to get back into this Ruunin Open number 2. And this is the lineup that I brought for this tournament. I'm continuing with my streak of trying to just bring different decks to each and every open that I participate in, hoping to win with these lineups. So Disciple OTK I decided to bring. I mean, I haven't played Faeria all that much in the past month, so thought I'd start nice and easy and bring like a super OP list. So the Disciple OTK just completely built around the Aurora's Disciple and building it up to massive stat line, and then getting the magic carpet, off of treasures to flash when to face an OTK. This list was designed by Cheese, FTW Cheese. So this would be more like a B tier list in my opinion. It's broken for the fact that there's like almost zero interaction you can do with it. You can just kill the Disciple, but you need to have those kill spells super early in the game. This deck draws deep, so typically you're going to get at least 2 Disciples semi-convincingly. It does rely on the Disciple, obviously, so if you don't draw the Disciple, it doesn't do anything. So it can be a little bit high rolly sometimes, but when it wins, it wins. And the next list is the No DLC combat list. I got this from Super Blizzard. Just a combination of green and red things into a mid-range list. And this list is pretty interesting. It does some interesting land things where you have quite clunky looking lands. You've got 3 mountains on one side and 2 forests on the other. 5 lands is a lot. Especially when you're looking to plant creatures on certain land types. As you're building your mid-range lands, none of these have like mobility attached to them, besides the Horsemaster. But this list can function on only 2 lands for a good portion of the game, sometimes 3 lands. You do have the cheap things in Sagami Warrior and Deepwood Grizzly, because you can, oftentimes you're going to start with 2 mountains for Underground Boss. You've got Axe Grinder, a lot of your removal tools are in double red as well, and then you can shift into those ground shakers potentially. But the forest side of things gives you some flexibility. Depending on what you draw or what the scenario calls for, you can switch from your 2 mountains over to 2 forests if you want more buffs, or you can go up to 3 mountains for the ground shaker. You could even just maybe start with an axe grinder and then shift completely into the green side for buffs. So go with 1 axe grinder, 1 mountain for the axe grinder, and then 2 forests for the buffs. So it's a very interesting curve that you get with your lands there. The Solio list was from Amoeba. Got this off the hub from Amoeba. Basically a control list that sticks to the wells, and you use a lot of the dash potential from Mistral Guide. It's only 4 lands, so you build your lands quite passively, and then you just dash around the board with all of these Mistral Guide procs. Airbot's a really good collector. You've got Soul Pact for more Faeria generation, and then the weight of your deck comes in things like Spirit Theft. You've got the Garridan. Thunder Eel is pretty expensive as well, so you can afford those things. And one interesting interaction with this deck, if you weren't aware, is how Axe Grinder works. It's got a gift effect. All gift effects will trigger after Mistral Guide's effect, so you can plant the Axe Grinder down adjacent to the Mistral Guide, dash him up towards the opponent's well, and then you'll get the buff. So really cool interaction there, where you don't actually have to invest your lands aggressively to get these Axe Grinder buffs. It just pairs with Mistral Guide. And then the Yellow Temple list is another Super Blizzard list. This is like an older list. Way back in the day, this is similar to what types of yellow lists you would see on ladder. Outland Ranger was just always played, but this one is playing very tempo heavy, where you just, you go for tempo hits. You got some cards in here that are interesting picks, like Choking Sand and Last Nightmare. Typically not cards that are run in yellow these days, but in tempo it works because, well, tempo and rush decks will still run these cards, just because you can Like, normally, Choking Sand is going to be 4 Faeria to kill, oftentimes, a 3 Faeria creature, but this is fine because it allows you to maintain your creatures on the board and just get in some more face hits, closing out that lethal potentially for you. So you can afford these overpriced removal cards in that case. But that's it for the lineup. This was a super exciting tournament, so I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. Alright, here we go. This is the Ruunin Open number 2, starting the round of 8 against Mr. Sashumara. Let's get it started. Wow, 2 blue lists, but 2 green lists. Bold choice. Mono green is not something I expected to see 2 lists of. Crazy. So... Huh. Probably want to ban, like, a green list. Now, he probably goes for the Disciple ban. This would be really good into fighting green, so... without this list, I probably want to toss the green. Yellow Tempo is probably okay, but honestly, a lot of these other things are going to be pretty weak to green, so we do want to ban one of these green lists. I should be absolutely fine fighting blue. The question is, do we ban the 3.8 or the 3.7? And this one has a neutral in it. So this one's probably Aridin. Which, what I'm... like Aridin plus Time of Legends. And what I'm thinking here is maybe a Beastmaster list. I don't remember what the number is for that, but probably something like this. Yeah, I mean, Beastmaster... can do work, especially against, like, if I'm using Yellow Tempo as a counter. I can potentially even use the Combat as a counter, but I think we will lock in this ban. And then this one, I mean, who knows? Maybe this is Green Ramp, but it's quite cheap. Whoa. Okay, that was unexpected. Bans the Yellow Tempo. Must have thought this was Flyers. Actually, very fair. If he thought this was Flyers, that just wrecks his 2 green lists, so that's actually a fair ban. So now I want to save the Disciple probably for this. This one's actually going to be pretty weak to blue. He read me like a book. But that's okay. We will manage. I guess we'll start with... Combat? Combat seems like a solid start. I want to save the Disciple probably to counter the green. It's a pretty convincing matchup. And then the blues, really it doesn't matter. So I'm assuming Sash is going to start with a blue list. So if we start with some sort of counter, that's fine. We could even start with the Solial, but let's use the Combat to skate. I need to pull up a deck list. I don't know this deck particularly well. Hopefully those volume levels are okay. I never know. There needs to be like a label on the audio to detect if that's good or not. I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not. Okay. Right, so playing first, we got Boss, we got Grizzly. This is a solid start, honestly. So we get to play into our burn spells. I'm going to start with the Mountain here. Are going to go sideways too. I actually didn't pay attention to what he was playing. It's probably the blue, but yeah. So we don't want the center land. Oh wow. Because the blue guy can jump on this land. But we are going to eventually flame burst this. We're going to start with the Boss. So what this allows me to do is I can double neutral next turn and still have access to Flame Burst. Wait, what? No way, you fight. What? Okay, is that an Aurora setup? That's definitely an Aurora setup. I guess he can also just run away. I mean, is it Aurora set? Like, we could literally just build lands to block him from hopping, right? So I think the play here is just going to be simple double neutral. He might be inclined to step back, and then we Horsemaster him. And the Axe Grinder. I think double neutral is going to be the play here. No need to Flame Burst. And we actually have options for next turn. So we can play a Mountain for the Axe Grinder, or we can play the Grizzly, depending on what we want. Grizzly is pretty weak into Humbling Vision. But let's see if he plays around the Horsemaster. I guess he probably just does. I mean, it's a pretty easy play around. El Panico couldn't make it back in time. Okay. Thinking about hopping center. Wonder if we can top deck a Garridan. That would be cool. Alright. We're swarming. So kind of thinking Axe Grinder. I don't really want to play into Humbling Vision particularly. Axe Grinder trades evenly with the Warrior. I would also like my Mountain more aggressive though, but I guess we could just swarm ourselves, huh? We could just play Warrior plus Grizzly. That might not be terrible. Sure, why not? I don't mind that. We're gonna dash this guy well away. Play the Grizzly. And then just stay here for like Horsemaster things. We do have access to Horsemaster now, so we can zip him face. Now if he goes for a double neutral here, we lose our aggressive Axe Grinder spot unfortunately, but not the end of the world. We have this space still if we really want it. Or I just take the aggressive land and just accept the 4-3. This isn't bad anyways into Sesh's board when he's got all these 2-2s. I mean, he's gonna trade 2 for 1 regardless, right? Or 1 for 1 with the Warrior. And does step back, so this is gonna give us an opportunity to play an aggressive Axe Grinder if we want it. We could take a combat hit too, but I don't think I'm super pressured here. So I'm debating a double neutral just to start getting this guy going aggressive. We can step up the Warrior to collect next turn. If I play a Mountain here, my Grizzly's not going aggressive, right? One thing I could do also is actually Horsemaster. Get the Grizzly going forwards, and take a value trade or something. Maybe pre-buff. This would put me on 5-8 stats. 5-8? Which doesn't do anything for me, actually. The other option is Horsemastering here, but this requires a double neutral investment, which I really don't want to do. I mean, maybe I just go passive. I don't particularly want to step into the 4-4 range again. Yeah, honestly, let's just go passive here. probably step this guy. Probably step you down then. Okay, I'm happy with that then. And the reason is I just don't think stepping the Grizzly into trade range of this 4-4 is going to be very good. With the Axe Grinder setup, we can now double neutral and then maybe go for a double face hit if we want, or do some control lines, depending on what happens next turn. And this gives us a solid collection setup too on right side. The Horsemaster is pretty vulnerable to these 2/2s, so not a great play just yet. Great time to step the 3/5/2. This 4/4 is really the most threatening piece here, and currently with this being out of range, that's quite nice. We are allowed to make these steps, all the 4/4s up there. I'm still waiting on an Aurora, but we have that Flame Burst in the back to deal with the 6/3 that gets left over. Would be excellent to top deck Garridan soon. Got many 2/2s on the board. Okay, well now we could, we're gonna get to take the value trade on the 4/4. I would love that. Ooh. Okay, it's not a Garridan. Which is mildly unfortunate. Now we have options. We could take value with a double neutral Horsemaster collect hit, which would put us to 9, then down to 6, then back up to 8. I don't think I want to do this either. I want him to come to me. I don't want to build these extra lands. I really do want to take out this 4/4 though. That looks like something that I want to do. So let's do this. Our Horsemaster will even be safe here. If we take a face boop, we do the Horsemaster here. I don't have the guidance. I'm stupid. Uh-oh. Problems. I don't have a second forest built. I'm so stupid. Oh, that's really bad then. I guess we'll just take a face hit. Okay. Okay. Not ideal. At least we get to Tethra next turn. Like, I do get to build a forest. I'm on 5 collections here. And we get to Tethra. So, surely he deals with this stuff, though. But I mean, with a Flame Burst in hand, though, that might represent a lethal. On a future turn. Sesh does have healing, probably, depending on how he made his splits on his deck lists. And yeah, he does get the value trade there. Top deck Ground Shaker is possible. Oh god, yeah, that can happen. Okay, so we cannot Tethra. Does find the Humbling Vision. It was inevitable. This card's so weak. Wow, he's playing hard into Ground Shaker, though. I might even take a draw for it. That's a huge shaker. But yeah, I really blundered that hard without the forest. Whoops. Ground Shaker can redeem ourselves. No shaker. Let's see, we can hit for 7, 8, 9. I could just go for the double buff here, and then hope for a Flame Burst lethal. It's that or draw top deck Ground Shaker, which isn't actually clearing much of the board anyways. I think we are gonna go for that. We will come this way, and yeah, we'll just go for a double buff here. Hope for the best. Hope for no healing. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Wait, I had so much mana. Oh god, first match back. Ignore me. Oh dear. Well, at least we got there. Okay, gonna counter with the mono green. I'm pretty happy about this. We get to scout what this green list actually is. And should we lose, we can counter with the Disciple. Pretty solid. Can't believe I didn't see that. I was so hard focused on the Tethra, I guess. Tethra is actually a keep here, I would say. Into mono green, like typically, so Voice of Truth is the only thing that punishes absurd amounts of buffs, right? What I can do is like Axe Grinder into all these buffs. I guess. Not terrible. This is the one interesting thing about this list is that we can keep... Oh. What is wrong with me? Wake up, Moon, wake up. We can keep hands like this where we have the Axe Grinder into like forest things. Yeah, depending on like which route we want to go, we can keep like the heavier mountain cards, we can keep the heavier forest cards, things like that. Starts with forest center, so I am expecting seed, yeah. Okay. Well, I am really bad at this game. Okay. Well, I guess we play the Axe Grinder now. I think I'm gonna go with a forest here. We did pick up the Garrotin here, so I might want to transition into more land-heavy cards depending on what he does. Maybe he's like actually playing swarm things. He's going aggressive. Oh wow. Okay, we are going to switch game plans. He's playing tempo. Why didn't he put the 3/5 up here though? Would have been a pretty good play. So from here... let's see, next turn we're on 11. Which doesn't help us do anything special. So it's still gonna be either forest or mountain. I'm probably gonna go for the Tethra, right? So we want to set Tethra up on this well space, probably. Yeah, Garrotin's not gonna do a ton. Garrotin Flame Burst is a thing in the future. I think we're just gonna go for Tethra. And we can do a pre-buff here, because I can almost guarantee that there's not going to be Voice of Truth in this type of list. If it's like a tempo thing, there's not going to be a Voice of Truth. Horsemaster? Okay. So, we pre-Tethra. We might as well take the step, and I think I'm going to take a +1 here. I have the option to build up to, like, Shaker, but, That's relying on top decking Shaker. It's not going to do anything on this board anyways. +1, let's see, I'm on 5, 6 next turn, 7 with a +1. Which doesn't technically accomplish anything, but it lines up the Gary in the future, potentially. I don't know if I'm going to get to play this. We will +1, because we do need to build that mountain, so if we go to 7 next turn, and he just swarms, then we can build a mountain and then just pass, and then we get to Gary next turn. We are swarming. Okay, and the axe grinder. Ooh. Okay. We will collect. So... Right, I can Gary anyways next turn with a mountain. So I think what I'll do is double neutral here to try and grab that axe grinder, right? And then we can just pass. Gary really doesn't do anything. I suppose if we had built a mountain there, we could have Gary +1 flame bursted. That was definitely something to think about. Might have even been the play. Oh, wow. Okay. Takes a value trade. No, not a value trade. There's the value trade. Wow, expensive. Okay, he's tempoing off. So we need an extra 4 damage here. There... No way. Oh, he got that off the messenger? Are you kidding? Doesn't take the trade? Oh my god, Sash. You madman. I don't understand why he didn't take... Oh, sorry, he couldn't teleport there. That was a neutral. Right. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, big spooky boy. We need to horse master you, right? I can use a buff. Wait, 6, 10. I'm missing 3 damage. I'd love to buff, though. Keep my Tethra alive. That will require always flame bursting. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This Horsemaster can never go here. I get value traded. That's fine. Okay, do we pre-buff this or no? I guess no. This is bold. Yeah, that's probably game losing, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know if I win if I just put that guy there, though. We'll see if he's got any buffs. Alright, just don't have another creature. That's all you gotta do. So if he does have another creature, we can body block. We missed the double collect, but that's okay. Okay. Solid. Can double collect and shaker. Yes. Does not help the fact that he can just develop another creature though, so that's spooky. Yeah, we probably just lose here. That's pretty big. That's a big boy. So I missed one collection earlier in the game from just being stupid, right? Would that have made a difference? Not sure. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it. Alright, no worries. This is gonna be a little bit tougher with the Disciple, though. Since it is more of like a tempo list, he did get a lucky little, thingy. The Seedling. But we'll go with the Disciple anyways. Hope for the best. We might end up getting wrecked by this green list, to be honest. Wasn't expecting tempo. Depending, if he starts with the seeds, if he doesn't start with the seed, then we're probably fine. If he does start with the seed, then we're in danger. Okay, and we are desperate to find Disciple early then. Alright. This might be a GG. Do we start first? Okay, at least we start first, that's a good thing. We need to start our land production first. Oh. Fair enough, yeah, he can afford to do that. Fair play, fair play. Start with you. This is not going well. This is not going well. Yeah, this game's probably just lost. We need a Disciple there, or not at all. It had to be there or not at all. Now he steps on our lake, which is just, yeah, super game losing. I might even play the Stargazer another time, like now, just to block him from stepping on my lakes. We might even want to block this space so he can't collect. The soul pack's pretty nice. Yeah, awkward. Well, no Disciple, so like I said, this list is pretty hot or cold. That's okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. What does this find me? A buff? Elderwood Embrace is not terrible. We get to value trade with this. Okay. Probably soul drain this. Yeah, I mean, we definitely soul drain so we can body block like this. I want to block the dash land, maybe. Actually, we can just do this. Okay. Alright, 1/3 of the way through our deck. It's gotta be a disciple at some point. Please. If I draw a disciple, it doesn't even matter. I can't even play it. Okay. Want to take out the big boy, I guess. I could body block, though. If I take out the warrior, I could body block with the 0/1. So I either save 10 face damage. I mean, I've just lost, right? There's no saving this. Okay, I think Sesh wins this game. Because there's no way there's no hope that I have that the red-yellow beats this list, unfortunately. Wow, I got bricked super hard. It's pretty sad. Well, is what it is. Yeah, nothing really matters, does it? Like, if I get Disciple here, it doesn't matter anyways. Down to 7... 6... Wow. Literally the bottom of the deck. Okay. Fine, game. Fine. Still no other disciple. Sad. So it's gonna do the value trades. Sure. Sadly I can't get any soul drains. Still no disciple. Oh my god. Still no disciple. Okay. Alright. I guess we just wait for next turn. Ideally, we get to disciple takes the value. Not sure why I went for the value trade, to be honest. Seems like I could have gone face there. So 5. Did get him. So now we bartered twice to kill this thing. Right? I don't have any other buffs. Buff. Can message. No carpet. We would like a red card for damage. Yellow for death touch? I don't know. Green for the 7/1. Red has some high attack creatures too. Okay, then we just kind of have to barter here. I guess I could have +1 messaged actually. Should have done that. And we don't Soul Pact here just in case he finds like some lethal somewhere. Actually, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy we almost pulled that off. Do we pull this off? Wasn't sure if this guy wanted to be in a collection spot or not. I think here is fine just to... Yeah, because we have to value trade this and then value trade the 3/4 after. So I have 4 Faeria to work with only here. So maybe we're okay. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see though. I've run out of cards. There should be a few treasures still in the list. We played like 3 message in a bottles. So we should have a bunch of treasures. Of course, he just slaps face here, yeah. Doesn't have a second creature though? I don't have Soul Drain. Okay, yeah, I mean, we just lose. Oh, wow. It's a seed. Well, barter is our last hope. Or a random treasure. Carpet? This isn't enough. Okay, I gotta take these turns fast. Come on, training things. Key, Chrysalis. No, I don't see a way. Ah. Yeah. No, that's not it. Okay. I don't know if there's a thing there. I was thinking of like flash winding the guy backwards, but then unfortunately he just teleports and kills me. Like I needed to be able to move his guy and then dash. I guess I could have just moved the axe grinder. Okay, so there was a way to survive here. I could have used one flash wind to move the one guy. Then... no, that doesn't work. Because I needed to somehow flash wind my axe grinder to block the second forest. I think I could have done something really silly, where I flash wind the one guy back, we move Disciple, value trades, then we flash wind the Disciple away, flash wind the axe grinder back from collection, flash wind the axe grinder, flash wind the axe grinder, flash wind the Disciple back, and we're safe. I had an out there. Okay. It was really complicated, but I had an out there. Kind of sad, because we lose now. I don't see any way we win this. Maybe if we get like an AoE value with Copter. Maybe. He is playing tempo, but so many buffs. It's not over, but it's also over. Man, that would have been a crazy line, though. But might have actually, unironically, been game-winning if I had done that play. I definitely had enough flash wins for it. I'm just not as familiar with this list, I suppose. So I needed to probably dash the carpet phase too. I would have gotten like collections. I actually think I might have won that had I done that play, because I still had some cards left in deck. I had no treasures because I saw the gargoyle. He was on 0, so I had 0 treasures left, I suppose. Okay. Oh god, what's the deck? Probably can't start with Mistral Guide, this is too slow, right? I mean, he's gonna go tempo lines here, though. He doesn't rush. We are going first. I think I can get away with Mistral Guide, honestly. Copter! Okay, what's the lands we need? We actually do want a center space. Like, Mountain Center would be good, right? This gives us copter spaces in the future. It helps us hopper, but gives us stuff. Does get the seed opener. So we... Oh, he's got the Explorer too? So he literally gets this forest. Kind of crazy. I think, though, we can fight with the Sandstone Explorer, and then we go Airbot here. And this can boost to +2 power, which is solid into, like, boars and things. What, do you have a punishment in hand? Just checking how the stats work. So, most of his stuff is 5 HP. Not a lot of it's gonna be 6. Unless it's that. This is fine. We can actually... Do I copter? I do copter, right? Yeah, this gets a creature on board, and we're controlling. And now we can even body block with Mistral Guide, which is a super solid setup. He has dashers. The Sagami is really annoying. Okay. We have 7. Oh wow, Firebomb. That's a top deck. That's a great top deck actually. We can Firebomb Flame Burst. Insane. Okay, Airbot doing work this game. Yeah, the Vulpines are gonna be super awkward, unfortunately. I don't quite have the good numbers here. We want to Mistral though still, right? Do I Mistral between wells? Maybe? It's unfortunate I can't do any sort of body blocking business, but I guess we'll just do this. The Soul Pact was not the most ideal top deck there. But at least we can draw now. If we get into, like, Thunder Eel next turn, that's super solid. Actually, Spirit Theft is an option in the list. If we can get Spirit Theft for this, that's cool. He might decide, now that we've gone double collection, he might decide to buff in trades. Which is still fine. Like, if it's Elderwood Embrace, we still have that Spirit Theft top deck option. If it's just a guidance, then I'm fine doing this trade. And then we've got a ton of 2 damage removal options too in the deck. Decisions. Sesh has many decisions. Steps back. Very happy about that. That means we get some time to develop and save our 3/3. Okay, we will draw. Another Airbot. This is really funny. We're gonna collect. We will Airbot, which gets to dash twice. And boop, no land for you. Yeah, we just stay here. Now, one thing that can happen, he can produce a... oh, no, he can't do that. Yeah, that's fine. He can eventually teleport here, value trade, and then dash a creature, which might be a little bit spooky. Tethra, okay. Did find the Spirit Theft pickup after all. Stroll. Double Flame Burst. Alright, any way we can set up a Spirit Theft on this Tethra in the future? Oh, wow. We need this 2/2 to hit into the Tethra. So I'm thinking maybe I take this trade and Flame Burst it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Now, he does have teleport options. It's not gonna really do anything for him, though. Doesn't have the land for it. Okay. So this is solid. We're gonna stay on this land, I think. Again, it's stopping the dash. Eru, thank you very much for the sub. Playing O2K on sub. Yeah, Lizard said there was a lethal in hand. I imagine there was. I just didn't have the time bank to think about it. How did I get around the structure, though? Because there was a structure blocking the way. Okay, so it doesn't decide to fight my airbot. Sad. Teleport? Wait, what? You already moved, though. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Wait, Copter actually does it. Right? We step... Yeah, because I want that Tethra. That is something I really want in my pocket. So this happens, then we trade, Soul Pact, Theft. We could even full clear here if we wanted to. I could also just get an 11/11. Do I full clear? So he doesn't run Voice of Truth naturally, right? That was generated from the... That was generated randomly. He could buff and value trades. Let's play it safe. Let's do the safe line. We'll build an 8/8. Okay. Think we're good. Okay, so we managed to beat this list. Crazy. I would like to steal that, please. Oh, or not. Or not. And then we got blue to fight, which I was pretty comfortable with that matchup, so... I think we're in a good spot. 15 minutes on the time bank. Perfect. Okay. 2-2. Oh, I had a chrysalis. Right, true. Yeah, lizards, right. Yeah, there was a chrysalis amongst those treasures, so I could have flash winded the grinder face, cleared the structure, and then gobbled him up. Did I have enough flash winds to do that? Seems like a lot of flash winds. Gary's solid, right? Just because maybe he plays Battletoads, maybe he doesn't though. Airbot would be a great opener. Do we toss for Airbot? Like, we do have a good start, and then Gary... We're kind of all in on the Gary, though, aren't we? Okay, let's play the Axe Grinder this time. Battletoads. Oh, Spring Mochi will do. Oh. You, sir, just have to not flip. So I'm on 4 here. 6. +1, 7. So with the Explorer, I do get 2 Gary next turn. How all in do I want to go on that? I think it's pretty reasonable, right? Right, so +1 next turn gives us Gary. I think that's pretty solid. It's less likely he flips right now than later. Okay, and he's not going for a draw, so perfect. Oh, perfect. The perfect Gary. Have you ever seen such a thing? Right, I forgot I was collecting anyways. I get the +1 regardless. But have you ever seen such a thing? Crazy. And we got the Fanatic in hand even. Did he surrender? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it and run. That was pretty intense series. Pretty intense series. Sesh might be a little bit upset about almost having that in his grasp with the Disciple win there. Yeah, the Disciple lethal was pretty interesting. Okay, let's review the footage. I want to see. Okay, so we have the Chrysalis. Let's see. Let's take a look-see. So, you wanted to... My Axe Grinder hadn't moved here yet, nor had this. So the plan was to carpet here. We get 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6 flash winds. We go move once, 1 flash wind, 2 flash wind, hit Chrysalis, move, 2 flash wind, 3 flash wind, 4, 5, 6. There was a lethal. Oh my god. Yeah, 6 was enough. Huh. Missed lethal. Insane. That was a pretty cool spot. Alright, we're ready to begin the semifinals against Mama Ocean. Let's get it started. So we've got yellow, yellow, red, mono green, green, red. So something green we probably want to ban. We do have these red thingies. Red thingies to deal with. I kind of do want to ban a red-green. We got like 2 red-ish heavy lists that can fight these sort of yellow things. Disciple can fight a slower mono green. This actually might be like another just tempo mono green, to be honest. But they're both kind of tempo lists. Salamander's a little tougher to deal with, right? I mean, at least with the tempo mono green, we can bash through. Or just like skirt around the edges. Typically this will be like single creatures, so like the yellow tempo can like skirt around. What does he ban here though? Usually Disciple is like a auto ban. We saw Sesh ban the yellow tempo probably because he thought it was flyers, which was, yeah, super valid. In this matchup, what does he suffer to? Maybe he goes for the yellow ban again? Is this like... maybe this is like a rush? Okay, well we are gonna lock in this ban, I think, on the red-yellow. Does ban the Disciple. Yeah. Always a fair pick. And then we are going to pick... yeah, so what is good into the green? The tempo, right? So we probably want to start with one of these. Now if this is like Yellow Rush, we probably want to use this list. Let's see. In which case do we start with this list? Because I can't quite tell. 2.3 is pretty low. I'm gonna guess this is probably Yellow Rush. I don't know. Do we have enough options in here? It's pretty... so it's land greedy, but there's also a lot of options to play on cheap land counts. This one pretty well requires you to go to 4 lands. I think we're gonna start with Soleil. He starts with the mono green, okay. Alright. Starts with the mono green. So we've beat this list before. We did it before, we can do it again. Just need that airbot start. And we're all okay. We got a Carradine start again. I don't think this is going to be as impactful as it is in the blue match, so we are going to toss this guy. I mean, it's actually not terrible. Like, we get to curve this out on turn 3, right? Like this happened last game with the Axe Grinder. Maybe it is a keep. Especially if he does, like, seed things. Not on turn 1, though. This feels like not a great keep, but maybe. It's certainly an option. I almost forgot what list I was playing for a second. We're playing the Soleil list, right? Okay. And he might not be green tempo at all. Okay, he's green tempo. So, do we save the Explorer for copter things in the future? Soleil. I gotta remember Soleil. I am totally going to build a forest this game by mistake. Let's remember deserts. Willow with those lands? Excuse me? Okay, Airbot might change things. Or it might not. We could just... I kind of need to... or want to fight this side, maybe. So, why don't we do this? And then we'll work on building lands towards left side. Potentially. I mean, we can always change our mind. Okay, it's tempo with a living willow. Interesting. Did find the stalker. Okay. But great target for oh my. Great target for Garrett in the future. I was about to say we have access to 8 Faeria here. This would bring us back down to 6. And with a +1 next turn we get to Garrett in. But we have to +1. Or have the airbot survive. Right, sorry, I also just get to naturally collect, so that's fine. Do I fight these lands then is the next question. I almost don't want to. I actually almost want to do a +1 maybe. I'm not sure where I want the desert. So I'm on next turn, I am on 10. I guess I could just build the desert preemptive. Because I'm just really not sure what I want to do with this side here. So I could build a defensive land. But I want Mistral Guide in the future. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Do we threaten a Horse Master maybe? We don't own Horse Master, but pose that threat. I mean, okay, El Panico probably knows we don't run Horse Master in this. But maybe there's a training that he doesn't know about. Play more creatures. What are they doing with those living willows, though? I'm confused. Maybe this is just actually like Beastmaster or something. I think we will go Gary. I mean, we don't really need to. Actually, Gary doesn't really accomplish much. Because he can't feed yet. We really want to set up that for feed. I think we build up a bigger Gary. We'll go for Sandstone Explorer. Maybe aggressive. I could even double neutral. What if we like triple neutrals? Let's see. I go down to... Do I need to +1 or anything next turn? I need to build that mountain. Next turn I'm going to be on 14, 10 with the Sandstone Explorer, so that's fine. 14, 10. So... double neutral. I think we can do it. I think we can manage this. And we go like this, because then we can, if we choose, we can set up like a thing, and now we get more Gary value. Doesn't really matter with the Sandstone Explorer there, I suppose, but... Play more. Play more. Okay. We don't have to Gary yet. I am so confused with the Living Willows, though. What are those doing? If only I had a cleaner answer to the boar. I actually almost do. Actually, I would have if I could have +1'd there. I really want to greed for more value. Can we greed for more value? Let's do it, huh? Carry. Greed for more value. Let's do it. Again, he's not in feed range, so I don't need to really fear anything here. And next turn I do actually get to Gary plus Flame Burst, so that'll be cool. Stab me for one. Surely he's got like 5 lands in this deck though, right? Yeah, okay. We're building up to it. What? Oh. It's this. Oh. Oh no. Okay. That I wasn't expecting. I guess I should have expected that, huh? Right. I got played by the lizard deck. This is a 6/4. Do I ever collect? I really want to play this down. Does that mean I'm ever collecting? Probably not. I need to be on this space. So I want to do this. And the reason I want to do this is in case he plays like another taunt here, I can trade off my Axe Grinder. And then actually get to this 11/11. Hopefully. Maybe that doesn't work, but I don't know. What taunts could he have that's not Living Willow? Like Grove Guardian? Yeah, we could like Gary into a Grove Guardian. And then hopefully finish this with like, what, Flame Burst or something? Okay, GG. I was not expecting the Voice of Truth. I probably should have expected that. Which is unfortunate. I need 5 damage. I do have 5 damage, I guess. I guess it's not over then, but it's pretty much over, right? Does Gary help me with anything? We can Gary Flame Burst to 9. Really doesn't accomplish anything. Right, we can still Gary Flame Burst here. And then we don't get to Thunder Heal. What? Alright. Build that one. And then we do have Spirit Theft into Boar, which is active with our Gary on board, so that's kind of neat, assuming we can collect. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. We can still Spirit Theft +1 Boar. We'll have to be super defensive about it. Hope for no teleport. That's all I've got, really. I am not still muted, right? I see my mic coming through. I hope not. Ooh. Okay, we're kind of just on the ropes here. This is just a losing battle, unfortunately. Actually, one thing we could do is body block here and then to actually develop a creature. Ah, I should have put the neutral here for a double collector. Maybe? Maybe it doesn't matter. Is this just losing, though? I play this, I +1. I need to, like, Flame Burst next turn, and then also deal with whatever creature he plays. Do I just do this? All of it's just losing, though. I guess we play him here, and then maybe we can build up towards a Thunder Eel for a bigger play, I don't know. I should have went for collection. Oh! Insane, that doesn't help me at all. I got so excited over that. I guess we can draw then? Yeah, that really doesn't do anything, huh? I think we can do this and Mistral Guide. I think we can do this, and then if he buffs, then hopefully we can kill that with like Thunder Eel Flame Burst or something. No, that doesn't work. I don't know. We're in a losing position. We need to somehow establish collections if we ever want to come back. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. That's about it. That's about it. Okay. So what do we end up countering with? Green. Disciples banned, so we go for the yellow tempo, right? Yeah, yellow tempo should do fine, honestly. I've played this list before. This is a lizard list with all the Voice of Truth stuff. It's like a combo list, right? So it struggles when it doesn't have time, so we'll counter with the tempo. This was meant to be the counter list anyways, I suppose. And we'll hope for the best on this one. Now the taunts are going to be kind of annoying, It's gonna slow down our tempo a little bit. We got the one of choking sand to deal with it. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, this list should do fine. We got, like, Manta Rider value and such. Let's just get an insane starting hand. Not looking great. On this mulligan, we're tossing away only one card in our list, like the one extra Wind Soldier. Nightmare's a one of. This might be a rough starting hand. Is Nightmare ever a keep in this? Is Nightmare a keep? I want to keep the Nightmare. This is going to be a... Okay, we actually got a starting hand. Sure. I'll take it. So we want the center line probably. This plays into his hoppers, but... Do we take center land? Yeah, we got Kaleem and stuff too. Now I'm gonna play the Ranger here, but I am gonna buff him. Just to play around Stalker. This was typically always the play back in the day when, like, Outland Ranger was commonplace in yellow lists. It was always the debate whether you pre-campfire or not to play around things like Stalker or Cypher's Wrath Soldiering. Oakling, don't like that. Go away. Can we switch sides? Is that feasible? Is that feasible to switch sides? Oakling's huge for him. I think we... I don't know, this might be bad. We're slowing down our draws, but... we can at least manage on like 2 deserts, I think. Hopefully for a little bit. We do have the Nightmare to kill whatever this hits. But let's hope for no Voice of Truth, please. Colossus is cool. He pre-buffs? Ooh, I'll step back. Okay, here comes the value. Damn, I really want to play this Colossus. Kind of missed my window, huh? These lands were clunky. What if I put Colossus here? Is that insane? Is that absolutely insane? It's a very tempo line. I don't mind it, to be honest. So we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna build this desert. I'm gonna flash win this guy here to collect, discount this, and then zip him up forwards. And hopefully that's okay. Is that an okie dokling line? Because if we have the initiative on board with the 7/7, it means that anything he plays, like the big voice of voice of hunger, we can deal with. I mean, the Nightmare obviously is cool too, but... Ancient Boar. Does find the voice. Actually super solid. He gets rid of the taunt for us. So we get to Nightmare this. And the 3/3 Oakling stays alive, doesn't get hit by the voice. That's a huge play for us. And then we just smack face. Now, next question. Do I double neutral between wells for collection? Or do I need like an aggro desert? Because if I need an aggro desert, then double collection is really bad, because then I can't draw. So, what's the play? Next, I've got a lot of Faeria to work with, right? Next turn I'm on 7. 7. So my debate here is, do I draw or double neutral? Because if if I need the desert, I want to draw here. I'm on 7 next turn. I think I draw, right? Okay. Solid? Do I even play this? And Flash Wind? I think I play this in Flash Wind. Just to take it out of range of Oakling, definitely don't want this getting traded off. But this gives me another body on board to hit with. Takes away our Kaleem, but that's okay. We go for tempo lines here. Teleport? Okay. Does find the teleport, but he doesn't have Faeria to play anything. Oh, actually trading that, yeah, fair. Kinda has to do that. Okay. So now can we double neutral? Is that a play? We kinda need just draw answers though. Cause we're in lethal range now. Yeah, we are almost in lethal, right? No way he can deal with the 7/7 without, like, taunts, so I think we draw, actually, still. Outland Ranger? Does 8 damage matter? I don't think so. I don't think it matters. He's on 6 HP with a heal, he's on 11. Or he'd be on 10. Oh, 11? Wait, that actually does kind of matter. No, it's fine. We can afford both of these next turn. So if he heals, he's on 11. So we need 4 extra damage, so that, yeah, we should just be able to win Soldier Ranger. Does find the taunt. Okay. Well, that's what we were drawing for. Because I wanted to find something like this. Yeah, so if we went for the double neutral there, we wouldn't have had the lethal this turn. Fantastic. Okay. Tempo! Tied up. So does he go for Rush here? Maybe? Yeah, okay. Yeah, for those just joining, there is a 10-minute delay in case I don't respond to chat messages right away. So he is probably Rush, so Outland Ranger's good. We'll get rid of this. Manta Rat is really bad going second, but it's also really good. I think we can keep it. It's so slow, though. Okay, so we'll start sidelines here. This is assuming he's Rush. He might not be, but I'm assuming he is. And we will pre-campfire once again to play around soldiering. Okay, we're getting rushed. Training. So, I don't want to play into Wind Soldier too hard. Right, he has the Explorer still, right? Explore Desert. I guess we can't play around that then. No matter what we do. So we could just build this land, step in, and line up a Manta Rider. Right, he can hit face regardless. We're just gonna do this. Wind Soldier. Nothing? Oh my god. Wait, that's huge. If there's nothing, do we actually even Colossus? He might run Nightmare. But Colossus is kind of huge. Nah, we don't Colossus yet, but I might want to set up the land for it. So I could build this land, actually. Just because it's good for Colossus. And dump Manta Rider. Yeah. Our lands look super funky. That's okay, we did a small little diamond. Nothing? Wait, what's going on? Is he playing a Doomsday list? Am I about to get Doomsdayed? Maybe we don't Colossus then. That's super suspicious. We could go face. Am I really playing around Doomsday? I guess if we wait one more turn, then we can Training Flashwind, develop a desert or something. Right? I'm scared. Surely he doesn't... So the Doomsday, like, value list is pretty expensive, though. You have to have a lot of Faeria built up. I think we can actually just go for it. I sure hope so. Then we'll step in. We won't play the Colossus here. Just play around that Doomsday. And watch it not even be Doomsday. I played the Explorer! Oh, I'm stupid. This whole time I thought he could explore deserts? Whoops. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. Does find Wind Soldier. Okay, so it's probably not Doomsday then. Maybe? I mean, these are all the cards that I would run in Doomsday, I guess. No way. Wow. Well, I'm gonna lose because I played around Doomsday. Okay. Soul Drain plus Colossus costs 7. I guess we just go for that. If we get nightmared, we lose, so it's not a big deal. Draw. Keep this guy going? Do we deal with him? We'll just pass. Nightmare or lose? God damn it. Okay, GG then. Fine then. Spoil my fun. Man. I was confident that this was Doomsday. I mean, Alpanico's the type of person that would bring silly lists like that, but I guess I got jebaited. Let's play Manta Rider, because we can clean this up with Wind Soldier. Maybe it's still salvageable, but... unlikely. Let's see, we're on 4-5 here if we want it. I could even get more if I collect with a Flash Wind. It doesn't accomplish anything. Yeah, draw. Okay. I really want to clear this with Wind Soldier, right? I'm gonna get cleared myself with Wind Soldier, though. God, I don't know. Guess the other option is to just clear Demon. Hope for no mobility trick. Also Demon. Grace. Well, yeah. Okay. I mean, this was over already, so it didn't really matter. Okay, let's move on. I misplayed that super hard. I don't know why I thought it was Doomsday. That was stupid. We probably had a pretty convincing win there if we had just actually tempoed the Colossus early. I just thought for sure he wasn't playing anything. It's because I thought he had the Explore. I've done that several times. Okay. We have a start. So we can deal with the Archer with like future flame bursts. That's potentially okay. Ooh. He hasn't played Choking Sand, right? He probably does play it, but he wouldn't play it here. Surely. No. So he plays the Explorer here, so yeah, I can't really do much else. I guess I just go for Mountain. Potentially build up that Cypher. It's really sad we don't have Flame Burst, but that's okay. Demon. Spooky. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'll buff. Jesus. Relax. We'll go for the buffs if you really want me to. We need to buff again out of Wind Soldier range, I guess. And then just pray for no Nightmare. I mean, Nightmare's typically gotta be like, what, a 1 of, 2 of in this list? Value, value, value. Cypher time? Is it Cypher in time? Oh! Right, I gotta build the land anyways. I was thinking I could, like, draw into Flame Burst, but I guess I kinda have to take this anyways, huh? But that's cool, actually. We have to play 2 things. Pretty solid setup. Yeah, and we'll just do this. This is actually pretty safe to most things. He's got to invest Wind Soldier and Soul Drain into this. Because even a shot from the Archer, that's still 4 HP, which is tricky. Looks like he does have it, but I'll accept that trade. That's completely fine. And hopefully no Choking Sand. Okay. 8-8. Sure. That is certainly an 8-8. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just defend with the boss. Which means I might as well take a collection here. Right? That makes sense. He gets to zip over and clear this, but that's completely fine. He's got to invest the lands for it. I guess if I really wanted to deny him the collection, I could just +1 here, not take this. But card draws are pretty important for the Rush player. I think we'll just go for this. Dump the boss, and then build up the side land. Yeah, Yeah, so we build this land, and then probably stand here. This stops him from being able to collect this way. I think. Of course, I'd love to be able to answer a bunch of different things. I need the collections, I think. That's fine. He's got some stuff to manage. Barter. If he has choking sand, I'm in such a bad spot. Okay. Soul Drain Wrath? Oh, okay. Fine, fine. Shaker, please give me Flame Burst. At any point in this game. Oh, that's so that's such a losing play. God damn it. If only I could just like buff just out of range. I guess we just go for it. Not ideal, but it's a clear. I can't shake her next turn. Wait, I'm down to 1. Next turn I'm on 5. I can shake her, I guess, if this survives. Maybe it's not over. But he's on 8 here. He's just on infinite Faeria here. Yeah. Truly infinite. Oh my god. Incredible. So that is a clear. We can +1 next turn shaker, so maybe we just draw here. No, do we draw? What am I hoping to play that isn't this? Probably nothing. I think my hope here is he plays a 1 HP and we shaker it. That's not a 1 HP. That's not a 1 HP. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done with this game. Misplayed the tempo game, that was my bad, but yeah, that feels kind of bad. Yeah, I don't think there was much I could have done in that match. That was just kind of rough. That was pretty lucky top decks from his part. I think unlucky top decks on our part. It wasn't super unlucky. I think he just got lucky top decks, like a million soul drains. The tempo match, we probably had a potential win though. Just kind of threw, because for some reason I thought Doomsday. Okay, we are back with the finals of Ruunin Open number 2. We're going to take a look at Mama Ocean versus Hunter. 2 longtime players of the game. So this should be an exciting set. We've seen a lot of the lists up here with the Yellow Rush. Lizard's Green. We've seen a little bit of Crackthorn, Salamander. So what's Hunter got for us? We got a 1.7 mono yellow list over here. I'm interested to see what this is about. I guess events? We'll see. Very like solid colors from Hunter here. Only the mono colors. Solid brings. And Alpanico gonna lock in the ban on blue. Interesting. Makes sense though, because he's got the green and the red. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know still. I'd be more fearful of flyers usually, but I guess he's got like the red list to counter flyers, but you have to counter blue. I just think like blue is not that good in the meta currently. Like flyers just kind of outclasses it. Just does everything that you would want a blue list to do, but better. We are going to get to see the 1.7 list with neutrals. This is probably like a Oath to Oblivion list. With such a low count. Husk things. Correct. And Mama Ocean playing Angry with Lord of the Wastes. It's a interesting include. It is. We do have the Lord of Wastes. Yeah, it's a really interesting include. I don't know how I feel about it. This card is like kind of solid, but you have to actually sack a creature. I don't know how many like small little small little one costs you want to sack with this thing. And now we see there's nothing sackable, so he's just gonna have to play a 5-cost 6/4. Feels bad. Oh, we're actually playing Husk too? Funny enough, this is gonna work out because Hunter's gonna be drawing himself a ton of cards. Maybe? I mean, he's also playing like a 1.7 list. Okay, so these are the targets we're wanting to sack, the storytellers. I don't know how I feel about that. Wait, double neutral? What? Wait, double neutral? We're not playing Husk. Nor do we want to play Thunder Eel. That seems... I don't know why we don't just, like, build a special land here, but okay. Want to get those Firebringers aggressive. Second Husk drawn from Hunter. Oh, we wanted to go left side? Okay. So this is what the double neutral was for, so we can contest left. Sure. I really would have loved to see Eel just to stop this maybe, but maybe. Wow. Buy double collector. Actually an insane desert twister here. El Panico invested a huge amount into this right side with the double neutral. This is not only just a double neutral play, this is taking away from that special land count as well. And Hunter just spat all over that. Gets to redevelop with the 3/3 and throws the tow ship into an aggressive space. Now El Panico's really happy to see this actually, because this means that the 3/3 is going to step up into the ocean space and give a really juicy Thunder Eel next turn, so I think El Panico's super happy with this. Don't know how I feel about putting the Eel here, though. Like, this is going to mean that the 3/3 doesn't want to step up. So we actually aren't going to get the Thunder Eel value, sad. I mean, I wouldn't expect the 3/3 to step up here. And we're going to try to redevelop with the 2/2 and salvage that double collection space. But how does Hunter deal with this 6/4? We're actually stepping? Oh, we're going to value trade the 2-2 again with Desert Twister. Amazing. Yep, and that's just going to take away that Thunder Eel. We're playing a second Merchant though, so maybe Thunder Eel can nab that one. This is going to brick Ocean Mama's hand. So we don't get any card draws next turn. What we see is what we get. 2 Flame Stokers. Crazy. Really like this play. Threatening that double neutral. This double neutral is just really biting El Panico. This is a insane card, actually. Bannon in the mirror match. This gives Hunter a huge advantage. Especially with the triple Husk on board. Oh my god. And yeah, El Panico is kind of forced to put something neutral here. He really doesn't want to build any other lands. He's got to develop 5 Faeria worth of stuff here. Oh my god, I don't like the eel. I really want to save that eel for, like, actual value. Gives the trade? Crazy. That's actually insanity. I mean... Really? I can't believe we just gave him a free corrupt proc. So, I probably... I mean, he already had the double collector left side. I don't think there was any reason to clear this guy. I think we could have just stepped the eel backwards and set up a body blocker for the Drake. Because... yeah, I mean, Hunter just gains a free 5/6 with charge 2. Don't think that needed to happen. Hunter... no, he top decked the Desert Twister. We had things like Wind Soldier, maybe, but it would have been a lot more difficult to deal with, right? But there's no hope of El Panico coming back on this anymore. El Panico might see Hunter's card count and be like, maybe we can deal with it. Maybe we can get the fatigue damage. But we can all see that Bannon sitting in hand, ready to deploy. Yeah, the rush was pretty relentless. I'm a little bit sad about the Colossus play. I think the very last match was fine. But the Colossus match was silly. We do manage to pick up a Firebringer. Mill the Ariana, that's okay, we don't need Ariana here. And more Twisters. Insane value. And that 5/6 still alive. Hunter managing to keep this entire board absolutely clear. And actually the Treasure Seeker gonna fill up the deck space a little bit. And Hunter, with his 1.7 curve, or average Faeria cost, manages to have 2 cards left in hand at the end of all of this. Takes the teleport. That might have been just a panic pick, I'm not sure. Might have just been a panic pick, because I think the 3/4 was probably the better option. Well actually no, you only need 1 forest for this, right? Maybe that's fine. Bannon's still not active, so we're gonna take 1 fatigue damage. Oh, we might actually draw into some stuff. Nope. Bottom card is the creature. We're gonna take 2 fatigue damage now. No, we're gonna take 3 fatigue. 3 fatigue procs. Right? 1 from Husk. No, just 2. Tusk at the forest? Okay. The teleport was correct after all, fine. Hunter's super happy with all of this card value. Wait, did we... We had 2 cards left. Did we not, Oh, did we fatigue? Wasn't paying attention. No. Did I just miscount? 1, 2... Huh. Not sure what happened there then. But okay, now we can ban in. Oh, or we just win, sure. But we'll flex on him with the Bannon. Hunter shouldn't have played this. I know it was a really fun play, but... now Alpenico knows that there's a Bannon in hand, or in deck. Because this is a really key piece of information when you're playing Husk. It's such a debatable card to be including in your lists, because generally it gets no value, but sometimes players will include it if they're thinking that they're going to go on for a long time in the game. And so typically you don't play around the Bannon. Typically, like, fatigue is an option, because Bannon's just not that great a card. But if Hunter had held that information, Alpenico wouldn't have known this. But Hunter just wanted the style points, so fair enough. Okay, we have a Crackthorn in the opener. Okay, we managed to get a seed. Good little storyteller, providing us with cards. So do we go seed? It looks like we're hovering the seed. Brigand Wrath is not a terrible option too, though. The one issue with seed here is, like, this can get soul drained. Yeah, I like this play. It's a little more solid. Doesn't Wrath? Guess we want to save this for more impactful things? I don't know. Maybe Hunter doesn't care about the collection so much on the 1.7. Ooh, Cannon Carrier or Tyrannex? This is a pretty tough choice, honestly, and actually Alpenico is getting rewarded here with 2 pretty fantastic cards. Well, maybe he can't make use of, like, Tyrannex. Actually takes the Creation. That was not the pick I was expecting. Maybe he's planning on trying to Creation, like, Salamanders in the future, because he himself swarms a little bit, so... it's maybe a thing. Now, Ocean Mama's seen Hunter's lists. He's seen every card that's in the list pretty much. So I think he's safe to play around, safe to not play around mobility tricks until that 5th desert comes down, right? does find the soul drain, so that seedling's getting punished. No salamander. Double niche? What? Wait, are you insane? Why would we double neutral in this hand? That's crazy. Okay, we're developing aggressive pieces this way, maybe? I guess. This is difficult for Hunter to manage. Like, he's got that Wind Soldier in hand, but what's the answer to the Brigand? Well, we're gonna draw the answer. That's what it is. I guess we do have Oath. Okay, well, I guess the double neutral maybe paid off. Can do something like a copter now. Alright, sure. We are quite a ways off from Crackthorn Beast, but maybe these guys are just going to be too expensive regardless. We were already nearing three mountains for Shaker anyways. These are probably the pieces that want to come down. Crackthorn might not ever see play, so... Fine. Okay. So Hunter wanting to play this map dealer, but he also probably wants to play the third husk. I mean, we can easily play it in range. We do have the Oath. Not gonna play it in range, though. Twister's the 3/3 away, okay. I don't know if Hunter was counting the colors on the deck banding screen. He might be able to count the neutrals that that Mama Ocean has available, and maybe determine that there's no Horse Masters or something. Plays the 2/3 in range, setting up this Ground Shaker for next turn. I don't know if this forest was purposeful. You force the double neutral investment, but Hunter's already at his land cap. He doesn't really care. Unless maybe he does care for like whatever he pulls off of Merchant. So maybe. Actually, this land does line up like future copters, which are better, and since he does have to invest as neutrals anyways, you're always going to get a creature there, so yeah, okay. I see it, I like it. Do we have a creation copter? It's not like the best copter, but it's an option if we want to like soul drain copter this. It would be lovely to have an answer to the Brigand here, because he's gonna get to hit face. And when you're the Husk player, you really don't want your opponent getting Faeria. Not good. But doesn't go for it. Finds it a bit too expensive. And down comes the Shaker. And down comes the second Shaker. Do we play the second Shaker? That's all the husks gone. I don't know if we needed to, though, did we? Like, we're still alive here. The Shaker just gets set back so far. Maybe he runs Hook in the list, actually. So that's probably solid. Gonna see what we get first. Gris. All of these completely unplayable. Yeah, I mean, with the husks gone, Hunter is gonna run out of cards very quickly. We do... Copter. Oh, we're creationing the Wind Soldier? Okay. It's expensive. Playing out of Hook range. Okay, so Hunter is aware that Hook can exist. This is a clear sign of playing around Hook. By not playing on the well, because this obviously still plays into Horsemaster things. There's no Horsemaster though. Wow, that was really unfortunate too. Hunter had to give the Beast Trainer, so he has Beast Trainer into Rotting Boar as an option. But we probably have better options here. We are on Crackthorn if we want it. The Ground Shaker is still a little bit awkward until we pick up that Hook. Crackthorn's probably fine. Rotting Boar is a 5/4. It's got, what, -1 only? Yeah. I mean, what if you put the Beast Trainer in range? And then you dash the Rotting Boar. Oh, right, this is a beast too. Yeah, I forgot about that. That is something. Okay, actually perfect pings. Well, I mean, like, could have been more perfect, I guess, but pretty solid pings. Like, you didn't want any buffs to go on this because of the 6/2 in range, so yeah, not too bad. I suppose that was far from perfect, but any Crackthorn there was pretty solid. We don't get to follow up Crackthorn though. He was hovering that Cypher, so we're gonna play the Cypher. We're gonna get Soul Drained. But Hunter's running out of actual weight here. His whole deck revolves around the fact that he's got Triple Husk going. I think without the Soul Drain knowledge... I mean, 0 Soul Drains have been played so far, right?
There can be only one.
I guess Cypher is fine. I mean, what else do you play? Like, Cannon Carrier? You really want to build up to Crackthorn for next turn, so Cypher is a fine card to be playing just now. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Oh. And we gotta have enough to play Ben in eventually. Wind Soldier? Where's this going? Oh my god, okay. Sure, full clearing left side. Rough pick, but Twin Soul makes sense. Oh. Or not. Wait, really? Not Twin Soul? Really nice that Ocean Mama had only one card slot available, because that Twin Soul was pretty juicy too. So he only gets the one card. I feel like, I mean, maybe you want the taunt. But Twin Soul felt a little better. There's just more stats to it. Like, I don't think you're desperate for taunts here when he's got this one creature that's slowly marching forwards. You do have to build an extra land for it, I guess, but... Yeah, he really wants to be able to play that Bannon, and we're running out of Faeria to spend. Elderwood, pretty cool though. We get to value trade left sides if we want it. And we get to value trade either sides. So it's always just Elderwood, right? Well, you play into the 1 damage pings like Crackthorn and Shaker, I guess. So maybe it's a debate, but... Okay. Playing out of hook range still? Good. So we're gonna be 1 turn shy of Bannon, but he sees that he's on 2 card count here, so it's fine. Hopefully. I mean, this 8-7 is gonna take a few turns to get to face, so really we need to worry about this 4-2. That's unfortunate. But we get to taunt. We do get to taunt. Wonder why he didn't put this guy face. I guess he wants to collect. I'm curious if there is hook or not. Ooh, do you pick Spear or Globe here? Oh, definitely Globe. Spear just gets pinged. But that's more expense. Goes for the draw the Madman. Wait, why? Why would you ever draw there? What? Wait, that's insane. Is he giving up? Why did we draw? Did we just not look at our card count? I thought Hunter was being clever and we saw that we had little card count remaining. Okay, we found the lethal. Didn't matter. Okay, 1-1, we're tied. So Hunter gonna have to counter back with probably the... This is actually a really tricky one to fight. I'm actually surprised Hunter didn't ban this list. I don't know what he has to fight it. Goes with the mono red. Alright. Fair enough. This list is probably speedy. Yeah, he banned the yellow rush. I feel like he can probably fight the yellow rush. Like, if this is a red combat list, that's pretty solid into yellow rush. Okay, I'll put up the scores for you guys too, just in case people are just joining. Seed start. OP. Okay, we're 1-1. No hook, you think? There might not be hook in the list. We actually have a Baldurion in here. I wonder if that's just a splash of Baldurion, or this is actually a 5 mountain archetype. Oh, wow, we're rushing? Might be a bold statement with double collection set up over here. Firestorm? What? Okay, full clear, I guess. Cool. That's gotta hurt. Okay, so remember when I said there was double collection set up? Yeah, I guess that's not happening. Yeah, this is super awkward for El Panico. Yeah, I guess we just, I don't know, double creature. Axe Grinder on the well space. Do we put Axe Grinder here? No, we do not. We can afford the Salamander next turn. Wait, I don't think we have enough to kill this. Well, especially not with the Flame Burst, but... I don't know if we even had enough to kill this with the Brigand, though. Like, we had only enough Faeria for Salamander, and we don't have the land space to damage this and buff. I feel like I wanted the 4-3 here, but I don't know. Maybe we weren't scared enough. Now we're scared. 14 life. Uncontestable Grandshaker on board. Spook. And we get the well spot with our 5th mountain. Brigand can come down, contest that face. Mama Ocean, desperate to clear this Groundshaker with any cards and Faeria he has. Oh. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Copter, actually not terrible. Wait, we copter this, don't we? Wait, we 100% copter. Yes. We need a body on board to defend this 2-3. Not to mention double Wrath would be pretty cool to as an answer if we are really truly desperate. Here comes the Boldy. That's just gonna be too much. Oh? Wait, that's actually solid. Okay, I lied. Solid answer here. That's pretty cool. We don't get to deal with the Brigand this turn, but that is a pretty cool answer. I mean, okay, it's not amazing. We do lose our 5-5 in the trade, and he just gets to redevelop, like, Herald or something. If we hit the creature, can we play 2 things? We're on 7, +1, 8. No, I mean, we could do that anyways with the Brigand, yeah. I mean, there's always the debate of, like, does he have Shaker and Crackthorn things coming next turn? So should I just hit the creature to get some extra damage there? Oh. Sure, why not? I guess. The command certainly did something. Mama Ocean got some really awkward cards here to answer this 4-4. Like, Really doesn't want to invest the... Oh, I guess I can +1 Embrace Wrath. Yeah, it's an answer. Sure. Okay. It's pretty solid, honestly. Okay, Cypher, good top deck. I was about to say, like, Mama Ocean's in almost a comeback spot, but that Cypher is nasty. If it was just a Brigand coming down, we might have been okay with some spicy top decks. But Cypher is a bit much. Oh. Okay. Sure. Have to take the pre-hit here. But we can Shaker, unfortunately, and then just smack for 5. Yikes. So, Mama Ocean with 1 saving play of Mountain Copter Block. I might even want to see Seed come down to take over the collection job, but I'm not sure. We also don't want to play into Firestorm a second time, though. It's debatable. Oh, he can't Firestorm. He's on only 4 here. Yeah, so you can easily step here if you really want. Get the Steed to take over collecting. Because Shaker also can't come down here. So I like it. Because we need some extra fighting bodies. Let's let the Seed of Paradise be what he wanted to be. I want to be Farm Boy. Oh, that guy gets the buff. Okay, can we get some hardcore Crackthorn pings? Okay, solid. Actually solid. Actually super solid. Because this boosts to 1-2 stats, playing out of range of the Shaker. Actually insane. Would have been even crazier if the Brigand got killed, but that was like the best you could have hoped for, probably. We do get the Shaker here anyways, though, so that's... yeah. That's gonna be tough to deal with. And drops the stat line. So that might be it. I don't think there's any top deck Mama Ocean can find here. Yep, that is going to be it. Hunter closing out the game with that rush strategy. Very well played. A lot of very cool plays here. Well played, especially top decking the Firestorm. That was a good play, especially. And Hunter going to take back this match. 2-1 now for Hunter. Mama Ocean gonna have to counter back with his last list, the green list, which should be a pretty good counter to the red, but I don't know how he's gonna do into the yellow. That one's gonna be tough. This is actually the Voice of Hunger list. This is gonna be a very exciting end of series. It's going to be very exciting, because Voice of Hunger can do some things. Tosses all that stuff. Oh, no. Not good. Are we going first at least? No. Well, actually, Hunter kind of got a bricked hand here too, but he has the player 1 advantage of building his lands first. Finds a creature, okay. Though it's a delayed Axe Grinder. This wasn't a turn 1 Axe Grinder. Wait, is this just a rush list? I did not expect this. Or maybe he's just rushing once again because mono green. Not confident in that. We did find a creature, a starting creature ourselves, though. Okay, boss, huge top deck here into the Oakling. Though we do have a buff. which helps maybe. I mean, we can also just body block with Ruunin. Or that. That's a good little body blocker. No, we go for Ruunin.
The huntress is here.
Was that correct? I don't know if that was correct. Can't you, like... Okay, we are going... Oh, yeah, we got the Horsemaster, fair enough. We go face. I mean, I know we have the buff, but there was the potential for this to just get value traded. And then... Oh, right, we had the Falcon Dive. Okay, yeah, right. Falcon Dive does help things. Okay, fair. Yeah, Ruunin's fine. Oh, that's nasty. We removed the boar potential because we pinged the Oakling. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh, right, we were buffing there, so we would have gotten to play the boar a second time. But yeah, this is better anyways. We get to body block with the sturdy boy. That Falcon Dive doing a lot actually on these decisions. I like this list. I might bring this to the next tournament. I was debating bringing this one, but decided against it. I've been wanting to play the green-red list as well, so I decided to go for that one instead. But this list is pretty cool. Oh, Willow buff is super solid here. With all these smaller boys on the board, and then we get to redevelop Ruunin next turn. This piece right here is probably going to re-establish us. Yeah, the Axe Grinder is big, but I don't think... I think we've passed the threshold where it matters anymore. Because yeah, now we can just dump Ruunin, and thanks to our double collecting Oakling, we can play this every single turn now. And green just has no answers to this. So that's probably a GG. I am really excited to see the next match, because this one's gonna be interesting. The yellow versus the Voice of Hunger list. Because the Hunger list has a lot of options to deal with flyers. We've got, depending if it is flyers, we've got the Plague Bearers, the Plague Bearer Sack combo, which deals with all of the low HP stats, and then we can clean up any of the 3 HPs with things like Falcon Dive. So it might end up being a pretty close match. This one obviously not very close. I mean, there are certain windows in this match where Hunter might have overwhelmed if Mama Ocean didn't find the right top decks, but... But even now, Hunter's playing it very clever, not killing off this Ruunin. You don't want to kill this off on your turn, otherwise they get to immediately play it. So he's going to try to develop some more pieces on the board, get some value going, and hopefully bypass this taunt at some point. And with the stats on board, El Panico himself can't trade off this Ruunin. That's going to stay as a 6-1. Yeah, we might want to play around like a Horsemaster. Find a command. Yeah, not really what we're looking for. Wonder if he's gonna just stay there or run away or something. If he does so, that Falcon Dive's gonna hurt. Because unfortunately, if he wants to step up, he's got to trade into the Living Willow, and the 6th one can trade. Pretty easy trade. Takes the draw. There is a double Wrath, but that doesn't really help much. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If I'm really looking to win this match, as Hunter, I might be thinking of retreating. Yeah, and that's unfortunately gonna get Falcon dived to pop the bubble. And then we're gonna get the 5-6 trading in. Really unfortunate because this Oakling over here, like typically you want to deal with that double collector, but you also don't want to deal with Oakling as red. Because that just presents yet another problem in the future. So that Falcon Dive providing so many options in the early game, and finally coming into play. Huge play. Popping the shields, we get the value trade. Oh my god, we actually have a lot of burn coming up, but not enough. We're still on 16 HP. So Hunter gonna surrender that one. Moving on to match 5, the yellow list versus the green list. Let me update the score. Oh, they did update. Okay, whoops. That was incorrect. I guess I accidentally duplicated that. Okay, well, whatever. We're correct now. Okay, you guys ready for the match of the year? And after this, Hunter is going to leave Faeria, never to be seen for the next 8 months. We have a Sky Captain in here. This man is crazy. I mean, it's gonna pay off. Like, Sky Captain into the mono green match. And in the opening hand with the Explorer. It's solid here, but typically Sky Captain is just a bad card usually. Like, if you don't get it on curve, turn 1 as player 2, it's a really frail body. It's not frail, it's just a weak body. Like, 2-4 stat line, not very good. But this is going to help a lot with those Plague Bearers too in the future. However, Mama Ocean does start with his own OP piece, the Aridin. Oh? And Mama Ocean with the Falcon Dive, again in the opening hand. Now this, assuming this is like card for card from Lizard's list, this is a one-of copy in the list. Double Plague Bearer. Double Plague Bearer is pretty cool. That's gonna deal with these buffed up stats, potentially. We're thinking about double neutraling to set up maybe Plague Bearer to fight this. We saw the Barter come down, so we know there's probably a buff in hand. Does not play Plague Bearer. We're gonna wait, we're gonna sit, we're gonna collect value a little bit. Yeah, I like this play too because typically you don't want to pre-buff, right? Pre-buffing is bad in this game. It gives your opponent the initiative to do whatever they want to you. But here with the step back, this actually allows Mama Ocean to say, I want you to come to me, and then I'm just going to hit into and Falcon Dive it. So you can't pre-buff. Okay, we go for the pre-buff. Ignore me then. Oh, there's 2 Falcon Dives. Oh, okay, so Alpanico's changed the list a bit. Now we do have a Plague Bearer into Falcon Dive play. It doesn't quite kill everything. Yeah, it does. Except these are 3/2s now. We probably should have played both of these if we wanted to do that play. Mama Ocean being played by the Plague Bearer. Well, I wonder if that was a mistake. I feel like he was lining up the double Plague Bearer board removal. It was pretty good. Although we didn't get to develop another creature then, because we would have had to play Falcon Dive there. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, he really wanted to play these as 3/1s so he could immediately Falcon Dive them. But whoopsie. Does it end up mattering? I mean, we were gonna play the double Plague Bearer anyways. We just missed the immediate proc, so if he had drawn like a flyer there, would have been unfortunate. But Manta Rider, pretty solid. Very solid. Though we do have options here. We can. Right, this is a 2/8. I was thinking of Living Willow plus Buff, but I kind of might prefer Living Willow plus Boar. Although, where does the Boar go? We don't have land space. We gotta develop a land. I mean, we could potentially put Living Willow right side. This is only 6 HP though, that's pretty bad. Yeah, this is the thing too. Typically, sure, okay, this makes sense. We get to taunt the 6/4 then. So typically, Flyers is so good into green because they've got 5 attack stats, right? A lot of their creatures are 5 attack. When you play Aridin, you have a bit of an edge because you boost that threshold to 6 HP, but then Hunter, with that starting Sky Captain, is now bringing the edge back in his favor. With the 6 attack Flyers. Of course, that's not going to last like the Aridin lasts, so we might be okay. Do we have an answer to this? A clean answer? Not particularly. We're gonna double Falcon Dive? Yeah. Was a mistake. We can still +1 and play a creature. There was no way to efficiently answer this, right? Like, unfortunately on 8 attack we couldn't do anything there. However, Hunter doesn't have a playable card. I mean, you could play the Vulture, I guess, as a collector if he wants, but that play, which seemed like a heavy investment, actually worked out really well. We get to redevelop the boards, and that's going to cause some big problems for Hunter. Losing initiative as Flyers hurts, but that pickup with the Manta Rider, that's pretty solid. But like I was saying, like Aridin, that value stays. The Sky Captain value does not stay, so we are back to 5 attack stats. Mama Ocean with that little bit of an edge. I like the champion play here, denying the collection. We might go and deny collection back with the Boar. No, we're just gonna say rar. You can't scare me. I guess I can just collect this way anyways. Sky Captain pickup, not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Oh, we're going face. I like this play. Mama Ocean invested a lot of movement here by sending up the 5-2. So Hunter recognizes this window to set up a big, huge tempo play here. And is it gonna pay off? I mean, we've got the Feral Kodama in hand. The thing is, this thing only heals 5. These things are gonna hit you down to 5 HP next turn. This can only heal 5. We're still threatening 10 here. So I don't know if the Kodama is going to be enough. Though we actually do have a second heal in hand, so that is probably fine. However, I think El Panic is thinking about whether he does want to move the boar aggressive, or do we want to go defensive to actually oh, wait, what? What are we doing? Confused. We're just going to sack a stalker here? Oh. Don't know. I don't know if I like that play. I don't think it really gives us much of a follow-up. I guess he's planning on buffing into Stalker. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. Wait, we're going for Sky Captain? Not going for the tempo? Oh, are we? We're going tempo. Okay, we're swarming. We didn't want this the second Manta Rider. I guess that's fair. We take away the stats, so there's just no way possible to deal with the 5-3, right? Teleport. Teleport's not bad. It's also not great, because we don't actually have a space where this can go, and then collect, and then trade. We can +1. Two, 4, 6. Do we ever build a forest? Because we have to deal with the Manta Rider, right? Unless we don't. We also just might not have to deal with this. Let's see. Killing the Manta Rider gives us -3 damage to face. This is -2 damage. It might actually just be worth killing the Vulture, because we actually only save 1 HP by killing this one, right? But then I guess we also just can't develop this Grove Color defensive, so yeah, sure, fair. Alright. Did it pay off? Did the tempo lines pay off? Are we winning? I don't know. Actually, this Ancient Boar is doing a good job of maybe blocking this collection space too. I think as Hunter, I mean, I'm really sad about this, but maybe we want to redevelop backwards. I don't know. I guess the Soul Drain on the 5-1. Our 2-4 gets to survive. Wait, what else are we doing? We draw, right? If that was our play. Get one more stat. Ooh. Is that viable? Do we Flash Wind to play this? I don't think so. Do we? No. Oh, we're clearing. Interesting. We did see the double Falcon Dive come down, so... And a teleport. Pretty convincing this guy is gonna stay alive. I know El Panico has decisions here. Do we play this guy? Oh, that was that was the guy that got buffed with Oakling. Okay, that's not a decision. We play the buff guy. Unless he's fearful of, like, Nightmare. I thought about that for a second, but typically, as I was saying, Nightmare's not run, especially in, like, Flyers lists. Tempo, sure. But... yeah, that's big. That might do it. That might do it, too. I don't really know what Hunter can do. I mean, he can produce a desert to try and block. But... it's only gonna hold him off for so long. I mean, maybe we can just infinitely block, I don't know. Like, this produces some Swarm, we still get to collect with the Sky Captain. So next turn we get to play some more stuff. Alternatively, we could play Demon Wing plus Bloodfly. Try and get some more Swarm going. I don't know. I mean, this is what, 7 power? This is 10 power? Oh. Wait, are we actually fine? I didn't actually think we were fine, but those stats really add up. Now this all comes down to... does Ocean Mama pre-buff? Do we take the buff? Or are we gonna play into Soul Drain? Because it's really debatable, because if we do buff here, we do play around 1 Soul Drain, but 2 Soul Drains... or like a Desert Twister or something... it's really debatable. I think I'd feel a little bit safer playing like Ancient Boar. Or Oakling. Sure, okay. So, Mama Ocean not confident in this lethal. With that barter pickup, that was definitely the wise play. We do have an answer here. Now question is... let's see. It's unfortunate we can't get value out of this 4-4. Like, we can't corrupt it. But, I mean, we'll take a Manta Rider, sure. This is super solid. We get to buff. Hunter managing to get a double collector here. Sneak that little guy away. So a little bit unfortunate. We can take a draw here. Since we can just play Boar plus buff. Wanna see a fire play? Oh my god, what's happening? Wait, what? Oh my god! That has to be the play of the year. I was gonna say this was gonna be the match of the year. That was crazy. This absolute madman buffing the enemy creature to trade off the Oakling to get the 10 power towards face. Does he pre-Soul Drain here? Surely you have to. You have to pre-Soul Drain. Develops the Demon Wing. This is all on a single buff. Single buff or lose. Draw for it. Gotta draw for it. Is he gonna get it? He's played quite a few buffs. Oh, he doesn't get it. Does not find it. Doesn't pay off. However, I'm not sure why Hunter decided to go aggressive here. I feel like he probably could have had some answers. Maybe not. Yeah, 6 power is probably not good enough. Also, I'm saying this like it's over for El Panico or something, but obviously it isn't. He still gets to swing in with this boar next turn. Actually go... wait, what? Wait, actually goes for the heal. Right. Maybe that's fair, because he's worried about, like, movement shenanigans? Okay. Well, that's over, right? I mean, unless there's a Desert Twister in Hunter's list, he loses on the spot here. Nope, that's a flyer. Not gonna do it. Barter also not gonna save you. That's just gonna be a heal. I don't think that's gonna help either. Gets Iona. Wow. Okay. Insane play from El Panico. I never would have thunk that. Buffing the enemy creature to trade off the Oakling, getting the buffed Ancient board, going for that madness tempo play, and securing the victory. Confident that there's no Desert Twister in the list. And he wins. Wow, well earned. I feel very graceful to lose to you, sir. What a match. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm gonna expect to see comments going crazy on that one. And we don't have the next tournament date posted, so stay tuned in the Faeria Discord for that. I know they've been quite busy with all of their new game that they're making. But hopefully we can nag at Maz for the next tournament. So until that next one, I'll see you then.